It's important to truly make that conscious effort to always put yourself first. Always put yourself in a position where you are making sure your needs are met and that you are aligned and that everything is good with you before you try to make adjustments and moves to, you know, do for others and do things outside of yourself. You have to make sure that you are level, that you are grounded, that you are poured into in order for you to do the things that you need to do, in order for the things around you to be sustained. You have to make sure that you are moving from a full cup. You have to make sure that you are whole and that you are replenished. You have to make sure that you are setting that ground in order for things to really be stable, for things to truly work in your favor. If you're not in the place that you need to be, everything else around you is going to be reflective of that. You have to continue to make sure your battery is charged and that you are powered up. It's important to know that your peace, your needs, your well-being is important. It is important. It is important and it matters. It is truly important and it matters. And you must always remind yourself of that you are worthy of being fulfilled, that you are worthy of being poured into, that you are truly worthy of having things set in a space of balance for yourself. But you have to make sure that you are giving yourself that. You have to pour into you first. You have to love on you first. You have to create that safe and whole environment for you first. That is important for you to do. That is your job. You have to create that for yourself in order for yourself to continue to be in a space where you are evolving in a, effective way and things are flowing for you in a way that is good for you. Don't disinvolve yourself from the equation of being put together and the equation of being poured into. You deserve that energy too. You must hold yourself to that. You have to create that conscious thought around, okay, I know I need to do better for myself. I need to love on myself some more. You know what? I've been slipping on myself. I haven't been attending to myself. You have to be aware with self. You have to be able to pinpoint those certain things within yourself so you know what areas that you must, pour more into before you get to a place where now you are depleted and you are drained and your battery is empty. Don't wait until things, get bad. Don't wait until things, hit the ground before you want to charge up, before you want to plug in. Pay attention to what's going on within yourself. When you're not feeling your best, when you're feeling low, when you're not feeling, the most, happiest or joyful, you're not feeling filled up. You have to be able to be aware of those things. You have to stay on yourself when it comes to that. Because at the end of the day, in the beginning of the day, it is on you. It is your responsibility to make sure that your cup is filled at all times. You have to take notes. Be a note taker. When you see things for yourself, don't just overlook things. Don't just put it behind you. Don't just say, oh, I can't, I'm going to attend to that later, or I'll just get to that later. But then we'll do everything else and attend to everything else around you. You must create a more balanced space for yourself. Don't just never mind things because you feel like it isn't important in that moment, because then that's how things catch up to you. That's how things just end up coming back to you. It goes around. It doesn't just go away just because you push it away, just because you try to never mind it. It stacks up and it accumulates and it builds till it gets to a point where now it is heavy on you. Now it has become a burden and you will feel like it's just too much for you to deal with. It's too much for you to handle. And now you don't want to work on it, and then it just lingers on and it festers. No, allow yourself to deal with those things as they come up. Allow yourself to deal with those things when it catches your attention. Don't hide yourself. Don't hide behind those things. Don't hide behind those things that come up. They're coming up for a reason. There are indicators for you. Take notice of them. Take heed. Take note. Be that note taker. You got to be that note taker in your life. You have to be able to take note of the things that you are seeing and experiencing, and not only that, taking notes for it to be dealt with, not just seeing it and going by. Those notes are for you to use and help you so that you can know what you need to pour into, so you can check those things off the list. Stop waiting. Stop waiting. Stop waiting. Stop holding yourself back. Stop holding yourself hostage to things that you know you really need to get done, that you know you really need to attend to. You are important. Know that. See that for yourself. Don't take light of self. When you know there are things that you need to do, that you know there are things that you need to pursue and get done, don't take light of yourself. Make use of this current moment. Don't continue to pass up yourself. Don't continue to neglect yourself. You matter. Continue to pour into yourself, love on yourself, nurture yourself. You deserve it all, but you must create that safe space for yourself to be able to thrive in and receive that.